Hello everyone, and hello to Jesse and Alyssa from Pure Living for Life. Thank you very much for making the video that you guys made about cyberbullying. I do apologize for where I'm making the video from. This is behind my server rack here that I'm rewiring. Okay, so I'm a new creator and I just have 12 subscribers. I don't have a lot of viewership. Being a new creator, I have put a lot of thought into cyberbullying, and I have been trying to kind of mask my information, but there is no privacy on the internet really. So the question is, should I be afraid of posting videos on YouTube? Now, I don't think that the answer should be no to that. Cyberbullying is not okay by any level, and any kind of bullying is not okay by any level. That being said, anyone who is new to public life on the internet, if you are a creator, if you are posting videos on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, it doesn't matter where, you should always be aware that the internet is not private. The internet is public and there are a lot of crazy people out there. So you should always attempt as much as possible to keep your life as much as possible private and secure. And that being said, the property I live in is wired with a lot of cameras, so I'm really not afraid that anyone shows up and tries anything, because if they will, I will have your plate and the sheriff will pay you a visit. So I recommend you don't even attempt it. Another point I wanted to make, any cyberbully who connects to the internet and they think they are anonymous, well, you guys are mistaken big time. Because you see, the internet is a computer network, just like any private computer network. Now, a lot of people don't understand much about computers, and that's okay, you don't have to. But I used to be an IT person for a very long time, and I know quite a bit about computers. So, if you think that you're anonymous on the internet, oh boy, you are greatly mistaken. You need to understand that when you connect to the internet, your modem, or let's start with your computer has several methods to be detected. The first method is your motherboard has a built-in serial number. Computer processor has a serial number that is unique to itself as well, and that is being reported as well. Now, in addition, something that is absolutely required for any kind of computer to connect to any kind of network is called the MAC address from your network card. Every time you connect to any network, you need the MAC address to register to a router in order to get an IP address. Once that MAC address is registered to a router, it will be reported throughout the network. So when you connect to the internet, in a sense, you're connecting to something like 20 million networks at the same time. They are very, very large networks and they run across the entire planet. So let's say your computer is connecting to a router. It's reporting the MAC address and it's requesting an IP address. It's been given an IP address and now it does network port translation, or something known as NAT. NAT is required to forward your communication to the ISP. Now the ISP also has a NAT in process, and whoever your ISP is connected to also has a NAT going on in process, and that's how the entire internet works. But in each step of the way, the MAC address to your network card is reported forward to the next router. The routers switches and servers, they all contain logs within them to show who was connected. And it is actually a law in the United States from the NSA that every server that is in public use has to keep the log for 7 years. The reason is cybercrimes. So when somebody is attempting to go on the internet and hack something or be a cyber criminal, well, guess what? Your MAC address is registered along with where you connected from, which contains your address and a lot of other information. Now, if you're using a VPN, yeah, great, they can't see where you're located right this second, but guess what? Your MAC address is still out there in the world and people can find you. Now, another thing I wanted to say, and this is something I'm actually saying to the bullies themselves, and this is actually a good thing for everybody. So, the cyber bullies apparently don't get that the internet is a public place and it thrives on publicity. So, if you are a cyber bully and you are attempting to hate a specific channel or a specific YouTuber, then you shouldn't really watch their videos, because here's what's going on. You guys are going to a video, you're watching it, and then you're commenting it, and then you're going to other places and you're spreading that word to other channels. So you are really contributing back to the watch time, and you are also creating a situation where you send other people to the channel that you hate and you're advertising it. So to the YouTuber that you hate, it's not a good thing that you hate them, but you are contributing to their channel growing. So think about that when you actually hate a channel and go watch their videos.